The Deep State, Hitmen and Death Squads. The secret society are a group of people within MI5, within the FBI, that consider themselves above the law. They are the law. They recruit people to do their bidding. So if you want somebody executed, they go to special forces soldiers. It's very difficult to become a member of the SAS. So they're unlikely to refuse a request when you're told that your government, the Ministry of Defense, and this comes from the top, meaning the Prime Minister, want you to execute someone on behalf of the government. A corporal in the SAS was approached by Lieutenant Colonel Tony Jeeps. His name was Brian Cooper, and he was asked to murder somebody in Northern Ireland. The name of the person he was sent to murder had an alias Captain Black. Cooper was given the keys to his house by MI5. MI5 can break into any lock that in existence. They have a team, specialist team, just to do that, break locks. It doesn't matter what type of lock, Chubb, Yale, they break them, and often collect the rewards when a company says they're unbreakable. They give Cooper a set of keys to this Captain Black's house. Cooper went upstairs into the bedroom and waited for him. He was armed with a 9mm SMG machine gun, fires single shot or automatic. It was a specialist weapon he was given. It had a silencer. SMGs do not normally have a silencer. It's not a high velocity weapon, only 9mm. So the silencer actually reduces the velocity of the bullet. He stayed in the bedroom and waited for Captain Black to return home. The door opened. Captain Black climbed the stairway. He opened the bedroom door. Something was wrong. He either heard something, but he suddenly closed the door. If you want somebody killed, Cooper was one of the best shots in the SAS regiment. I'm going to say he was an ace. So Cooper fired through the door and still hit his target approximately 5 times in the face and head. But with a bullet going through the door, it reduced the velocity again. And the bullets didn't penetrate the brain, they just stuck in the head and in the face. Screaming, Captain Black ran down the stairs and out of the house. He ran into a busy road, screaming and shouting. Cooper's backup was not SAS. It was just an ordinary group of soldiers. Cooper ordered them to shoot the fleeing target. They refused. Too many witnesses, and there was a shoot to kill policy that you had to shout, stop, hands up, I'm going to shoot you 3 times. So he escaped. Corporal Cooper was actually arrested by the police and interrogated. He said nothing. An army officer came to visit him from the SAS and said, say nothing. When you go to court, just say in court that you weren't read your rights. anything you say will be written down and used in evidence against you. So the judge, the first question, have you been read your rights? The answer, no. So the case was thrown out. And Corporal Cooper returned to Hereford and debriefed how things went wrong. But this is how the secret society recruit hitmen on an individual basis and a hit squad to do multiple action, like in Gibraltar. They got ordered to kill the men. Killing terrorists, I think everybody would agree with. But doing it via secret societies and illegally, I don't think many would agree with it. I didn't. And I was ordered to murder people in Northern Ireland as well. So once you've got a hit team or hitmen, where does it end? You've got something over the Special Forces soldiers, so you've already carried out a mission, and they give you another mission and another mission. But this time, is it terrorists? Is it politicians? Is it union men? Where does it stop? When you have these secret societies within the security forces, and mainly MI5 and FBI. What I've just said could be checked up. I hope somebody in Northern Ireland looks up a Captain Black, see whether he was a IRA or a Protestant. Would Captain Black, it might be called Mr. White, I don't know. Please, have a look. Dig into this, what I'm saying now. Do we have hit squad? Do we have death squads? The deep state are more evil than MS-13, and they are within the government. The incident with Captain Black happened over 35 years ago. But I was gathering information for a book I wanted to write, and I was in contact with Liam Clark of the Sunday Times, who by telephone introduced me to an IRA informer, Marty McGartland. That's McGartland. He wrote the book 50 Dead Men Walking. So 2 weeks before he was shot, I was talking to him. He lived several miles away from me in the northeast. He was telling me that Jerry Adams, nobody was executed, no bomb was planted without his permission. And this was our discussion on the telephone. 2 weeks later, an attempt was made to execute him. Now, by this time, the IRA were experts at cold-blooded execution against policemen, politicians, ex-soldiers, you name it. In London, the guy that, what was his name? Ross McWhirter. I'm going to say this was the typical style of the IRA. Shoot you in the body once, come up to your head and blow your head away. Now, the team that got sent to kill Marty were not IRA. They were not that professional at murder. So I suspect that MI5 were involved with this attempted murder because the police can't find nothing. They found a getaway vehicle and they found nothing after that. Their inquiries have been silenced. They're not getting information from where they should be getting information. So I'm going to say it's very similar to what happened to Corporal Cooper. If you don't have things go wrong when you're executing people, when you're not that experienced at it, you know, if it's your first shot, first time doing it, and you've got to be really cold and calculated. Shoot somebody in the body, walk up to them, and executing them by putting 1-2 bullets in the brain from close range. You're going to make a big mess. So the guys trying to take out Marty were not that good at the job. They should have asked the IRA how to do the job. But I think if that inquiry was made, but there again, the inquiry won't be made because the secret society is protecting them. In my next video, I'll expose who is the secret society.